Welcome to Yoga with Pragati. In this video, we will be looking at some of the poses that can be done at the beginning of the day to feel energized and to refresh the body and mind by removing the tensions, aches, and pains. So let's begin. Come to a seated position, cross-legged position. Make sure your shoulders are rolled back. The neck is in line with the spine. Raise your right hand up. Bend it at the elbow and touch the upper shoulder. Rotate the left hand externally and take it back and try to touch the palms to each other. Make sure the right elbow is pointing up towards the sky and the right forearm is pretty close to the right ear. The neck is straight in line with the spine. The spine is erect. Sit bones are pushing into the ground and keep holding, and you can release. And let me turn over to show it from the back side. So this time raise your left hand up. Place it at the top part of the shoulder, between the shoulder blades, and then externally rotate the right hand and take it back. And try to touch the fingers of both the palms to each other. This is a good shoulder opener. This is Gomukhasana arms. Make sure the spine is erect and keep breathing. The neck is in line with the spine. The left elbow is pointing up towards the sky. And keep holding. Keep breathing, and you can release. Now let's do the next pose, Supta Garudasana. So lie down on the blanket and cross your right leg around your left leg. Hook the right foot around the left leg. Now since the right leg is on top, take the left arm on top, wrap your arms around each other, clasp your fingers and try to align your palms, and then raise your arms up so that the elbows are in line with the shoulders, and keep holding this pose. Make sure the left shin is parallel to the ground and the navel is pushing back towards the spine, and keep holding. This is a good hip opener as well as a shoulder opener. And keep breathing. We're taking the balance part of Garudasana out by lying down on the mat like this. And you can release and extend both the legs. And then let's do the other side. So cross your left leg on top. Hook the left foot around the right shin. Since the left leg is on top, take the right arm on top. Wrap your arms around each other. Interlace your fingers and align your palms with each other. Now pull the arms up so that the elbows are in line with the shoulders, and keep holding the pose. Make sure the right shin is parallel to the mat. The navel is pushing back towards the spine, and keep breathing. And you can release and come to a standing position. Now push your palms into the wall and walk your feet away from the wall. The feet are hip width apart, feet are facing the front. Keep pushing into the wall as you elongate your spine and neck towards the wall. The spine is parallel to the floor. The neck is in line with the spine. Hips are pushing backwards. At the same time, the arms are extending forward. The shoulders are opening, shoulder blades are moving in together. Kneecaps are lifted, leg muscles are strong. Keep pushing into the wall and keep breathing. Hold the pose. Feel the elongation of the spine and the neck. And you can push the wall and come back to a standing position. For the next pose, place your palms on your hips with a concave back. Start folding forward and get your palms down to the mat. If this is difficult, you can place blocks under your palms and keep extending the spine and the neck towards the floor. Make sure the legs are straight, kneecaps are lifted, feet are facing the front. And breathe. This is Uttanasana. Keep holding the pose. Maybe you can grab your opposite elbows and release your spine and neck towards the ground. Keep pushing more into the balls of the feet to make sure that your legs are perpendicular to the mat. The sit bones are pointing up towards the ceiling. Navel is pushing back towards the spine. And release your head towards the floor. This is like half an inversion. And you can inhale, push the ground and come to a standing position. For the next pose, place your right leg in front. The left leg is about 3 feet behind. The left foot is turned in slightly. Extend your arms up. Push into the wall in front of you. Keep extending the spine and the neck up. Try to reach the wall as high as you can. And keep extending up. Now push the wall in front at the shoulder height. And without bending the back knee, the leg muscles are strong. Keep pushing into the wall. As you feel an extension in both the legs. Hips are squared and facing the wall. And keep holding. This is a variation of Parsvottanasana at the wall. Keep breathing. And you can bend the front knee and come to a standing position. And let's do the other side. So place the left leg in front. The right leg is at the back. Both the legs are straight. The right foot is slightly turned in so that the left heel is in line with the right arch of the foot. Extend the arms towards the wall and keep stretching as high up as you can without bending both the legs. And now you can push into the wall at the shoulder height. Keep extending the spine and the neck forward. The leg muscles are strong and keep holding. Keep breathing. Should feel a good extension in both the legs, especially the back leg. Keep holding. Few more seconds here. And you can bend your front knee and come to a standing position. And let's do the next pose. Stand with your feet together, bend your knees, step the feet about 4 feet away from each other. Turn the right foot towards the right, left foot in at a 45-degree angle. Extend the arms out by shoulder height. And as you bend the right knee, Take your right arm down to the floor. If you want, you can place a block under your right arm and then externally rotate the left arm and take it above your head. You can either look up towards your left armpit or you can look straight in the front. Make sure the back leg is straight and keep extending so that you form a straight line from your left foot all the way to your left palm. And keep breathing. Keep holding the pose. This is Parsva Konasana. And you can inhale and come back to the center and get both the feet together and stand in Tadasana or mountain pose. And then bend your knees, step and step. Turn the left foot towards the left, right foot in at a 45-degree angle. Arms extended at shoulder height. As you bend your left knee, start tilting down till your left palm comes to the floor, and then you can externally rotate your right arm so that the right pinky is towards the mat. Make sure the back leg is straight and strong. Keep extending so that you form a straight line from your right foot all the way to your right palm. You can either look under your right armpit or you can look straight. And keep holding. Keep breathing. Try to get your left thigh as parallel to the ground as you can. Hold the pose. And you can release and come back to a standing position. Let's do the next pose. Kneel down on the mat. Your knees are away from each other, hips on your heels, big toes are touching, and extend your arms out. The elbows are not touching the ground. And now come to a tabletop position. Externally rotate your arms. Now bend your knees and raise your hips up. You are extending your shoulders towards the ground as the hips are pushing towards the sky. Now maintaining this extension of the spine, if you can straighten your legs, you can do that. Else you can keep your knees bent. This is Adho Mukha Svanasana or down dog. The navel is pushing back towards the spine. The shoulders are moving away from each other. The shoulder blades are moving in towards each other. And keep holding the pose. Strong leg muscles and keep pushing into the mat through your shoulders and your palms. The neck is in line with the spine. And keep breathing. And bend your knees and come to Adho Mukha Virasana. Hips on your heels. Extend your spine forward. Make sure the elbows are not touching the ground. The arms are extending forward with the palms flat on the mat. And keep breathing. And let's do the next pose, Yogi Squat or Malasana. With your feet flat on the floor, come to a squatting position. The knees are wide apart and you're pushing into the knees with your elbows, with your palms in a namaste. Make sure the trunk is moving forward and the spine is erect. Keep looking forward and hold the pose. Keep breathing. And you can release, come to a seated position, and you're ready to start your day. Namaste.